folks, Wargle here. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. And this is sort of an update for my upcoming series, No Hope on 7 Days to Die. As you can see, this guy's pretty pissed. This is me just essentially doing some settings testings. And I do believe I have come across the proper settings here. Now, if you'll notice that the time is 8 in the morning and it's still nighttime. Got more darkness than you do daylight. Now, this is the world that I'm looking at. It's No Hope, one word, I think capital N and capital H. And this was the town that it started me out in. And there's all kinds of stuff. We got the, like a little mausoleum there. This is just like a burned down wreck. And then you got like little homes like this right here. And if I'm not mistaken, there's the Dyersville Bear POI over here somewhere. I think I saw it during some testing. But I mean, just look at this. This is the town that it started me in. And then there's a huge town over there. Now, I didn't go into a lot of the houses or the POIs here. This was mainly just a settings test. And it really, the settings are real fun. I do believe I have them pretty much just kind of running at full speed. I think it's like nightmare on most speeds. Maybe. I think like they run really fast during the day, and then at nighttime it's nightmare. You can't get away from them. I'll have to double check that, and I'll check that in post, and I'll obviously have all this information up on the screen here. But I mean, just look at some of this. This is like definitely going to keep us busy. I don't know where any of the biomes are or anything like that, so I'm kind of going in blind. Again, this is just all testing. And I got a strip club here. I don't think I've ever been in that place yet on any of my series. And looks like we got a full-blown church here. So yeah, this one will definitely be worth taking a look at. And I believe, yeah, the trader was over here. Now, as far as combat skills go, the way that I have this set up is mostly going to be a melee style build. I have the looting turned down almost completely. I've went through a couple of places here, for instance. So we're only at a level 4, and that's just doing some quest. Game stage 6, killed 70 people. Just, like I said, running some tests here. Now, one of the things I wondered was, and I haven't checked this yet either, was the trader open? Oh, they are open during this part of the time. I think it turns day at 10, the way I have these settings. I didn't know if the trader followed a specific time schedule or not. And like, look at this, there's junkyard. Oh yeah, this world's definitely going to be fun. Now, I'm not quite sure if I had decided to make it a permadeath series, or maybe like if I die, like I adjust some settings and make it harder, like turn the loot almost all or completely down rather. Make the zombies faster, something like that. Or just have it be permadeath. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I think I might just make it permadeath anyways. And that should add a level of interest to the game. Yep. Gets light at 10 o'clock. So that will make base selection and building all that much more important. I mean, obviously, you know, come to think of it, that bear POI might be in that town over. I'm not hungry. I thought I had all this stuff turned on. So when we do get around to recording this series, oh, hold on a second. Let's see how fast this zombie runs when he spots me. Yep, they're coming pretty much full tilt at me here. And I think that's because I'm overweight here. And they take a couple slugs to put down too, I've noticed. But I should be recording this somewhere towards the end of the month, start of February. And like I said, I'm still kind of ironing out a few of the kinks here. Ostrich Hotel. I don't think I believe I've ever seen this one either. And also on that note, I will be bringing another game to the channel, and I'll have a little bit of that going here. It's actually in download right now as I'm doing this. But I said I was going to go in here and check out some of the looting and show that off. And don't worry, like these POIs and everything will all be reset too. And don't worry, all these POIs will be reset too. I'm not planning on continuing this. This is more or less, like I said, just a test. See, like, this is the main loot of the place. And 4 shotgun shells is like the most ammo that I have seen thus far. This is about 4 or 5 different places. This is also about 4 or 5 different places. And of course some of the stuff is like, you know, spawned in, like, and I believe this was actually a quest. The world items don't seem to be affected by the looting things, like the amount of wood you get, the clay you get, etc. Just the stuff on the inside of the house. See, like, no food. I have found no food. Yeah, that's about as much ammo as you'll find in any of these spots. So that's going to be something to factor in, obviously. So yeah, I think it'll definitely end up being mostly a melee. Yeah, so you don't find murky water in the toilet, find nothing there, and the loot does not respawn. I have it set to not respawn. And I think everything that I do seems to upset the zombies, so they come flying in at you. Ooh, some honey. It's probably one of the only health items I found. So all this loot is subject to change, but that's kind of like the nature of the game anyway. I think it's all randomly generated. Also looking to add, you know, a few other games to the channel too. I'm also looking to add a few other games to the channel and keeping this one like maybe an every other day kind of series. You know, just kind of keep things a little bit fresh. I mean, I would love to do this one. Ooh. Can you catch that with your mouth, dude? I don't know. Maybe the fire axe will be better once we get skills up for melee here. And so this is another thing that I was talking about, the loot. I've got my perception up to 3 and lucky looter to 3, and we're not really finding a whole lot of anything. And it was a lot less when this was 0. Perception and lucky looter will definitely be 2 of the top things to buff up. See, as I was saying about the wood and stuff, it doesn't look like it's affected much at all, because that looks about normal amount of wood right there. And then let's find us a rock. What is this? It's just standard stone. Yeah, I thought I heard him. Oh no, what will I ever do? Oh no, he is coming for me. Shut up. So yeah, this place has a lot of interesting POIs that I haven't seen. Of course, I haven't really been to a whole lot of this game yet still, and that's what makes it interesting for me. Now, hey, now this looks kind of cool. Now see, this is kind of right up my alley as far as bases go, except this one's kind of small. I kind of need room to... Yeah, I thought they were up there. Oh yeah, see, they come running full tilt. This guy looks crazy. Wow. Oh shit. Even with hacks and codes and whatever turned on, I still die. I mean, what moron with codes dies? Oh, I do love a good soundtrack. This is another game that I'm looking at for the channel, and I will definitely be doing something on there because I love me a good resource manager. If you don't know a lot about Dyson spheres, look them up. These things are crazy. They are giant superstructures meant to harness the powers of a star. And now I'm not going to get into all of this. The things I know about space: 1, there's a lot of it. 2, everything is relative. Like, I could have been a couple 100,000 miles from that star. One of the things about this game is that it is a lot like Satisfactory. You create factories, run belts, create processes, automate everything, and find resources here. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I'm kind of a sucker for big mechs. And my dude looks a lot like Bumblebee. I'm pretty sure that has already been stated by some people. An imaginary space giant that can surround the entire star and obtain most or all of its energy output. Now, a lot of science fiction that I've read over the years had these creatures who created these things not only to hide their star from other civilizations, but they would actually hide their whole systems inside these things. And if you think about how big the Earth and the Sun is, you know, comparatively speaking, that's huge. Like, imagine how big that would have to be to hide just our little system in the Milky Way galaxy. So if you're looking up at the sky at night and you see all that blackness out there, that blackness may be because something or someone has hid their star from us. And now you have something to stay up at night thinking about. You're welcome. Production, we're not really producing anything, not researching anything, and we do not have a Dyson sphere. Now, these things are really cool. Think like how a normal cell captures wind. Solar cells capture photons and light and propel it like that. Again, not a scientist. Do not take anything that I'm saying here as actual fact. Look it up. Tech tree. Here we go. Electromagnetism. Let's see here. Activate. Double click on item to review recipe. So I need copper and magnets to make one magnet or magnetic coil. All right. So it makes it in things of 2. And what does this unlock? Wind turbine, Tesla tower. Hey, there we go. And mining machines. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting game to get going. And like you can see the curvature and everything, and like we're floating in space. That kind of puts me in mind of Astroneer. That was another game I like to play. What is this? Looks like rock, coal, stone, iron. Yeah, that's stone. Coal, stone. We're going to make everything all nice and neat and organized and have a centralized thing. And yeah, I can't even say that with a straight face. You've seen Satisfactory. This is just going to be one great big old mess. The Dyson sphere is going to be like a huge egg turned on its side, or a square, or it might even be flat. I don't know. Oh, that is awesome. If the water gets too deep, he just hover jets. That's neat. But that is going to be it for this one. This was just a quick little update on what's going on with the channel, and like the new series coming up and this game right here. I don't know about the other games coming yet. I've yet to look at them. I'll take a look at them at a little bit later date and kind of give you an update on that. But I thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's all on you, though. I appreciate you watching anyway. Have a good one.